Hello, this is Lord Chocolate, continuing with the Dodo Rex search. And the Dodo Rex has just arrived, and I am all packed up with all my... excuse me. Okay, I think I got that cough out. So I have all my Dodo Rex hunting gear with me, so including 3 Rexes and an extremely beefy turtle, though hopefully I'll have time to put them out. Probably won't have time to put them out, actually, considering probably will only be able to get a few of them out at a time. So better find this Rex of Dodos fast, if at all. And hope we don't get any terrible lag spikes. So the plan B to head over to this coast, then hug this, then move south along it, and go down along the south coast, because those seem to be the areas where I have seen encounters of the Dodo Rex the most, and also the areas that I'm most likely to feel comfortable combating it, because if it's up near the redwoods, there's not too much deep water to get it into, and I can't take it on with its fire breath, I'm nearly positive. It would be pretty suicidal, I think, to try. But let me see. Have a bit of time. So that'd be good. Is there the moon? Really? Been trying to turn the sky quality to just the right level that I can still, or the settings or whatever it is. I think it's sky quality that affects it, but can't be positive. So I'm gonna head north a little bit along here. And then curve around to the south. I'm not sure exactly what's been causing all my lag spikes. Could be the sky, or it could be actually the supply drops, because it's often, I think it often happens right as a supply drop's about to come down. Wish I had a faster steed. It's so nice being able to carry your Rexes around in your pocket, though. Cryopods are most certainly one of the greatest inventions. Interesting. Didn't know about that little spot. Okay, so that's stamina. Stamina. Yeah, already running low on time. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the beefiest Rex after we lead the... If we find it, we're gonna lead it to water, if possible. Take out the beefiest Rex. and try to keep it busy with that. I'm gonna try, if I have time, I'm gonna try and have a few creatures simultaneously out. Like, you know, put down one and then at least wait to attack the Dodo Rex till you get a little bit closer to having another, being able to take out another at least. Of course, we'd still be taking out the beefiest one, because we want to have the highest success chance possible. If we hear Halloween music, we will be really happy. I have yet to experience said music in-game completely naturally without... I mean, I did experience it without myself spawning in the Dodo Rex in the cheats world, but that was kind of a weird single-player glitch or something because it was in the middle of the day. Or maybe the single-player, since it's so hard to find, they just intentionally make it easier by having it spawn or stay spawned. I don't know all the mechanics of that. I kind of doubt they'd go to that much effort, but because the holiday events often seem rather thrown together in recent times. But we shall see. Okay, I almost tried to land or something. Okay. Dodo Rex is not in the pools. Definitely isn't in our base. Unless I was so unfortunate as to not see it while leaving the base and to have it wander in. That would be ridiculous levels of misfortune. If it's actually on this island, I'll be kind of annoyed, because if I would have had all the Rexes within a reasonable distance without having to, you know, cryopod them, and wouldn't have had to deal with cryopod timers. Oh, Carno. Great. Stamina regen quickly. I don't think I remember seeing that Carno before, unless it's a new one. But I have enough firepower with me to kill a good number of high-level Carnos if the need arose. At least I believe so. Wish I had the snow owl with me, because then I could actually make a snow owl in this. But since this is an island-only series, that would seem rather cheap of me. Okay, there, buddy. Up on Big Flatland. This is another spot I would seriously be irritated by a Dodo Rex spawn here. Because yet again, I could lead it to close enough to my base that I could just bring, without getting so close that I'd be hyper concerned for my creatures, but that I would be comfortable. is whether I'll even be able to deal damage to it fast enough with a Rex. A single, minimally leveled Rex. So let's go along the southern coast because, as I said, if it's not near here, then I probably won't be able to successfully take it on anyways, so. Alpha Raptor. I remember that guy from one of my early metal runs. Metal and crystal runs up to this place before I had my northern base as my main source of metal. That's not even that far north for a northern base. But let's see if we can find some Dodos of Rex. Shall we? It's almost 3 in the morning. Dodo Rex leaves at 5:15. If last search was correct. As a proper indicator. It's so tempting to go inland, but if I go too far, it would just be a pain. I'll start going inland if I've already searched all the main coasts and don't see it. I haven't done any really searching on the east coast, so I might. Okay, that'd be not so scary creature. I wonder what happens if, like, the Dodo Rex spawns in water. Like, have they accounted for that? Like, I guess they probably prevent it from spawning in water. They're like just in a similar way that they prevent other creatures from spawning in water. But that would be weird if they did allow it to spawn in water. Lots of Sarcos around here. My first, we're soon getting towards the area where my first single player base on the island was, way back before my saves were corrupted, and I started doing YouTube much. I tried doing YouTube in the first Fear Evolved. May have already mentioned this, but I didn't know how to set up OBS at all. So I got some sort of recording. I'm not sure. I probably have deleted it by now. But it was me mainly trying to build up the nerve to explore. Because I was just as much a coward as I am now. Most of my exploring was, going around with nothing on me, so I didn't have much to lose, and just spawning in dangerous spots and seeing how long I could get around without dying. I'm actually quite decent at just running for extended periods of time. Just watch Dodo Rex be on Herbivore Island. I remember going there for a nice, peaceful egg gathering mission for my first high-level Argent. I think it was for this Argent. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, we've passed, by the way. We've passed where my original single-player base was. It was on the beach, just a little bit back. And this area was where I would, come to fight raptors. Or try to fight raptors. I've never been particularly good at any sort of combat other than strategic, perhaps? Oh, yes. Speak of the Dodo Rex. We've found it, boys. Okay, H. 340. Okay, so next best Rex is this one. As soon as do you think it's safe to put it out on the beach? Okay, so need to get a little bit of meat. Okay. So we have a beast to take. A Dodo Rex, and we have very little time to take it. Oh yeah. Okay, so you I bequeath to hopefully a rather safe spot. Okay, so let's see if we can aggro this creature. Up, up. Need to get into deeper water. Slow that. Okay. Ah. That fire was not good. And that Dodo Rex does a lot of damage. I need to get to my burb because that Dodo Rex is dangerously close. Oh, Alpha Megalodon. Great. This seems like putting one of my better Rexes to death, but It's not supposed to be able to. Okay, it's fighting. Oh bother, it's almost gone. At least kill a few zombie dodos quick. Oh bother, it's after us. Bother, we've got Dodo Rex on it. Ah! Now that's a good, interesting thing. How does one take such a creature on? It's fleeing in seconds, probably. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. If I'd been able to get a lot more creatures out, we might have had some of a chance, but I'm just glad I didn't lose a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, we lost our Rex. Is that an Alpha Megalodon? If it took out an Alpha Megalodon, I'm going to be like, really? Let's get out my newly acquired semi-aquatic creature. These are supposed to be pretty fast in the water. Yeah, that was an Alpha Megalodon. Thank you, Dodo Rex, at least. We got something valuable from that. So that was the terrifying Dodo Rex. And here is what loot we got from his gift. Alpha Megalodon fins. Let's see what this pick is. This axe better? No, not in damage. Not in durability either, so not particularly great. Crossbow. Better than a primitive one, but why do I have a primitive one? That's kind of strange. Pretty sure I have a non-primitive one, but this can definitely. Maybe it mixed up. I think that's. I don't know. But okay, so let's drop the skins so that we have a little bit clearer. Okay, this chitin stuff is probably pretty trash, but we can keep it in case other people need it or whatever. And just maybe to grind it down if it's worthwhile. But that was an interesting experience. I do not think I might try and find the Dodo Rex again. Probably not. I did figure out that if you put out a lot of creatures, even if you have the cryosickness, it doesn't make the timer go long. It just resets the timer. It doesn't make the timer go longer. The timer doesn't stack. So theoretically you could set out one creature and then set out a few other creatures and then and then they'd all wake up around the same time and come join you. So that's a potential strategy if we do try again. But we shall see. That does not belong in there. This would. And this is just trash. things, or sort of few things in here. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. And let's see. Where's something I can drop? I can take this and use it. Can always place another one of these. And primitive chitin isn't worth keeping. There we go. Let's put in our valuables. What was it? Yes. There we go. Building up a collection of those resources. And maybe put another. Let's not put that up yet. I can just put that in the end for now. And then place this over near the other. Cauldron things. And put these in here. And oh bother. Whistle passive. Okay, good. And glad it wasn't the follow all button. That would have been terrifying. I've done that once or twice before, and not an experience I'd ever want to repeat. Trying to and that was way before this area was this crowded. One nice thing is one nice thing that I was about to say before I accidentally interrupted myself is that until just now, I hadn't had too many serious lag spikes. Perhaps it has something to do with the creatures instead. But I've sometimes gotten them while I was far away from them, so we'll see. But I hope you did enjoy this video of Dodo Rex hunting, and at least we killed one Dodo. But of course, since we don't, I was thinking as if I had a taxidermy tool, but since we don't, there's not really a huge point other than to say we did it, because anyways, the way I ended up killing it would have just been like, wouldn't have gotten us a taxidermy item either. So, see ya in the next video.